Hey everyone, this is Nitro. So in this video I'm going to continue to clear the elite version of world number 7. So let's try. I really want to, if possible, do map number 3 as well as map number 4. Map number 5 would be optional, and I don't think I can even touch 6 or 7 at this time. I'm currently level 51, so we'll see how it goes. Alright, let's begin. And I'm going to attack 7-3. And this is the really long map, which if you use Leon, you really need Altemuller to move through because of all the water. If you don't have Altemuller, the way I'm set up, then it's kind of a mess. I'm just going to skip the dialogue this time so that we can just get right into the fight. Yeah, it's a hard map. We'll see how it plays out. Excuse me. So I'm going to bring Bozel, and I'm going to change his skills up. So rather than him having high DPS with Dark Reaper, I'm going to utilize Sleep as well as his... Actually, I'm going to use Sleep and Dark Reaper. So he's going to lose the faction buff. He's going to be doing less damage, but he's going to provide me with Sleep, which is a very useful skill on a map like this. And other than that, let's see, Bernhard will have his stun skill as usual. I think everyone else looks good. So we're going to get started. So the goal is to get Ledin all the way up there, or kill all the enemies. So I'm going to shift everyone over to support. Just group everything up so that you have an easier time. Faction buff there. Faction buff over here. And because there's nothing to do, I'm just going to apply prayer. Alright, let's move Bernhard first. And that spawned the monsters. So there was a monster there, and there is a monster over here as well. So I'm going to activate Divine Guard now. So with him, and let's get Leon up. I could waste Chivalry, but I'm not going to. Let's see, about this monster, he moves that. He has water control, so he'll move an additional 2 tiles, which is over there, which can't attack anything. So I'm safe from that one. Unless I move the Liana in the water. Then I would be in danger, because then he would move 2 more tiles to attack Liana. So Liana is going to stay out of the water, like that. Oh, he has a tentacle attack. Uh-oh. So that dragged Bozel away from my group. But not a problem. Bozel has his sleep ability to do basically, so he can't attack next turn, and I can probably get Bozel out afterwards. It was slightly annoying though. So since he did not attack me, I will attack him instead. And I probably should have done this first, stun and then attack with Ledin, but not exactly a big deal. We will use chivalry this time, so that Leon can more quickly get into the fight. And Liana sadly cannot move due to the effect of the tentacle. So she's just going to heal herself. So, because of how long it takes me to cross the river without Altemuller, there's no way I can finish this within 6 rounds. It's just the way it goes. Unless you have Altemuller or you're a high enough level that you can just teleport yourself forward, you're not going to finish this in a reasonable time. So, what I can do is move him back. He now loses his the debuff, and I'm actually going to use a gain to get him out. It's a pretty big hassle just to get Bozel out of that tentacle effect, but you know, better that he's out of there than completely isolated and fighting the cuttlefish one-on-one. So I'm going to charge this guy. And I was able to one-shot him, which is good. And I do want to draw these guys forward. So let's begin by placing Bernhardt right there. So that way, although these Lancers will be using their guard skill instead, at least it triggers the enemy. So that was the goal of that move. Oh, and surprisingly, he actually didn't use guard. He decided to attack Bernhardt instead. Alright. So Lance appears on the map. So, meanwhile, the monster is still around. And I think his tentacle skill might be reloading soon, so I actually have to get rid of him, to be honest. Nonetheless, let's attack first. We'll worry about getting rid of that one later. Especially since my Ledin does not have his skills ready. So, alright. How should we do this? Let's first fireball this guy to death. Or actually, just regular attack will do. He's at 485, so save the fireball for the infantry. We'll move Liana can wait until I move the other characters. So how about this? Let's activate the faction buff. And then we'll move Liana up to apply prayer, which will heal everybody, after I move Leon. I keep forgetting to move one of these characters. Okay. So Leon, does he have anything to do? Absolutely not. So stand, up, and then prayer. There we go. This time the tentacle pulled Liana away from the group. Well, she's just going to heal herself. This is so annoying, I have to say. Anyways, attack. So I'm going to have to fight a bit without my healer, because it got pulled away by the tentacle monster. That's fine though, because I have regeneration for 2 turns. And we know Lance is coming down, so let's activate Divine Guard to protect this Ledin. It's kind of tough, because I kind of have to predict where this Ledin is going to move. I'm hoping he just moves up like this, but I can't guarantee it. We'll see. I might have made the wrong move with my Ledin, to be perfectly honest. But we'll see. Yeah, so I moved wrong. And Ledin might die as a result. Oh, this is now very, very close. Let's go. Chivalry. Let's take out this lance. Oh no! There's a guard! I'm in serious trouble now, because I don't know if I can protect him. Okay. Let's kill off this. Let's sleep Lance. As long as he doesn't suicide attack, I'll be okay. Alright, Ledin protects Ledin. My Ledin dies, but at least the NPC Ledin is still alive. The one more important one. Liana gets out of the water, but she's going to get pulled away by that stupid tentacle again. Stun Lance again. Whoops. Let's make sure this guy dies and self-heal. There we go. So the mage is down. That just leaves Lance pretty much. Okay, that's a bit better. At least Liana's closer to everyone else this time. And she can also use prayer to heal everybody. Alright. This is pretty annoying, I have to say. Fighting a lance that's in terrain on the city wall with plus 30% defense. Fortunately, I have prayer from Liana, or else this would not have worked. So, how should we do this? Let's begin by fireballing the cuttlefish. And then I believe this will kill him. So I'm going to try. Nope. Almost, but not quite. So I will have to finish with Leon. Other than that, let's use again on Bozel to finish off this cuttlefish. Okay. There we go. Turn 11. That means I actually finished with 3 stars. Surprisingly. Alright. Let's use Chivalry. And assault this infantry character. Oh shit, there's a phalanx. Do I have to attack? No, not yet. No, I do have to. Darn it. So that's what I get for not paying attention. If I had taken out the phalanx first, then Leon would have a much easier time killing them. Alright. So let's try sleeping him this turn then. He won't attack, but gives me another turn to make sure he dies. Alright, turn 12. This is the last turn. I have to finish it. So this time, let's do it correctly, which is smash him with the fireball first. And that leaves only infantry for Leon to finish off. There we go. Whew. Let's skip the conversation. Alright. So that was... There were some mistakes, but that was still a full 3-star battle. And some... Ooh, Saint Scrolls and Seal of Miracles. Nice, and some gold too. There's no way I can kill 6 enemies in 3 rounds. I was considering going back for this, but I think it can wait. I mean, at this point, getting the 3-star on this can be done anytime. I don't have to do it right now that I've cleared the map. I can wait till I'm a higher level when the map is easier, and then get the 3-star, as well as, you know, that achievement. So we'll just keep on moving on. Don't use more than 3 characters, and get into the Fortress Interior within 5 rounds. Oh, I kind of remember this one. Let's get started. Yeah, I remembered using Bozel to drop a Necromancer inside to get that achievement. And then what was the other feat again? 3 characters? We can wait on that one. And let's see where the treasure is. Right on the left here. Actually, that just reminded me. I don't think I even touched the treasure on the previous map. So I'm just going to take a quick look at the previous map, see where the treasure is. Excuse me. Yeah, I didn't grab the treasure. So let's play this one more time. It's okay for me to play it one more time, simply because I do need Saint Scrolls. In fact, this is almost embarrassing to say, but if I go to my character sheet, I have just not upgraded Bozel yet. I still need 6 more Hermit Scrolls, nor have I upgraded Lana. She needs Hermit Scrolls as well as Saint Scrolls. So both of my mages are still at their level 55 version. They still have not, sorry, they're still in their level 45 version. They still have not gotten the additional class yet for some extra bonus stats. So both characters still need a bit more resources to upgrade properly. So let's go back into the time rift. With that said, so the first run was good. You know, I managed to beat it within the time to get the 3-star, and so I can play it a second time to pick up the hidden chest. These 2 achievements, I think they're currently impossible for me to do. Protecting Ledin from damage is impossible, and same with winning within 6 rounds. Both of them really need mobility, and the only way Empire can get mobility is if they have Altemuller to reduce the terrain penalty. So, I'm not expecting to even 3-star it the second round. I just want to grab the treasure and finish the map. And where exactly is it? It's right there on the top left. I could have grabbed it if I was paying attention at the end of last game. Because after, you know, so. Oh well. So there was a little bit of a mistake there. Yeah, I don't think anything changes. I'm gonna use the same characters. Although this time I may use Leon on this side simply to kill that stupid monster. So let's give it a shot. We'll use Chivalry, or yeah, let's use Chivalry. See if this triggers the monsters to appear. Not yet. Which is fine, because I don't really want to trigger it quite this turn. Next turn would be the better turn to trigger the monster. So let's just move everyone up this turn for now. And the best person to trigger is probably Bernhard again. Right, let's move Bernhard. There. Skip this message. Skip that message. So, and then move up. So this time I can actually move Liana into the water, because I'm going to kill that other monster. So let's do that. Divine Guard. We can also use again if we so wish. But I think it's better to save it, because actually no, let's use it. Because that way I can actually stun attack this monster, which will prevent it from using the tentacle on any of my units. Alright, so this looks good. Alright. So this is actually more efficient, the second round. Actually sending Leon up on his side is working out. I'm going to see what I can do here, because turn on the danger zone. And kill off the cuttlefish. I move right here in prayer, unfortunately he is still out of range. And the skills cooldown is brutal. So we'll wait like this, I guess. Isn't much I can do. I probably should have saved chivalry as a result. So that would have bought me a bit more time to move my characters into position. But there's nothing I can do about it, so let's just attack. And I actually have two options. I can use a range attack with Bozel, or I can use sleep, knock him out. I'm going to save sleep, so I prefer to use a range attack. I think sleep is necessary for when Lance shows up. So we will begin the assault on the merman. And it's nearly dead. Just like that. Now, if I use it, everyone is affected. So that's better. So this is looking okay. I mean, as I said, there's no way I can protect the NPC Ledin from not getting attacked at all. But at least I am pushing ahead pretty well. And there's Lance. So now I should try to draw this group forward to attack. And then hope this Ledin will get into the fight against those guys. So we'll see. So let's do that. Faction buff. Another faction buff. Won't need to use any skills, I don't think. Yep, so that worked out. Now, if I can avoid triggering her, that would be ideal. So let's stay out of the range. I'm trying to block his advance if I can, so let's just do that. Just trying to slow down that Ledin. So this time he actually does use guard properly. Last time was definitely the exception, not the rule. And this is now... Oh, okay. So I can continue to block because these two's range is still... I'm still outside their range, so I can actually block by standing here. So I'm going to block Ledin as much as I possibly can. I'm trying to get that achievement for preventing him from taking damage. It's not likely to happen, but there is always a possibility. There we go. So let's see if this works. Nope, but then he just shifts to the left. And this was totally off. Uh-oh. This totally was a mess. Oh. Alright, let's see what I can do here. I'll leave a space for this Ledin to attack. And what else can I do? I mean, I'll move up and sleep the mage. I have to take that risk. At this point, without my Ledin, it's... Oh, maybe this can work out. Because if I move here and apply it again onto my Bozel, Bozel can get a second move. And I'm going to have to kind of be aggressive here, because for good or for ill, you know what? Let's sleep Lance as well. I was lucky enough to have clocks activate, so let's use it. And clocks activated yet again. Alright, let's block Ledin. Whenever I have the opportunity, let's block Ledin from moving. Only by doing that can I possibly get that achievement. So. And now I have to make a bit of a decision. Alright, let's first finish off Celia. Okay? Then I can move into this tile. And then I can actually use Again. Oh no! Again's not active! Oh no! That's fine. We'll sleep Lance again. Clocks is saving me this game. The Clocks enchantment has let me use Again, or use Sleep from Bozel multiple times in a row. And Bozel's talent applied a debuff that did damage to Lance. So everything is almost, yeah, pretty much everything is going my way right now. So how are we going to do this? First, let's faction buff. There's an obvious move. Next, is use the Death Scythe on Lance. Let's weaken those units. Ledin's going to move up, but he's going to be blocked. And I can't afford to attack with my Leon, so Leon's just going to stand here. I can't even heal him because of Ledin, so Leanna's going to stand there too. Okay. So Leon's going to die. Oh, or not. And it's because he wants to attack this Ledin. Unfortunately, that skill is on cooldown. So I can't sleep anymore. Alright, if I do this, let's see, how far can Ledin move? I also made a mistake there. I wish I could undo. Because if I had placed Bozel right here, and then placed Ledin here, then there was no one he could have attacked. Lance could have attacked. So I'm going to have to hope that this attack will kill Lance. And I don't think it will. Nope. So there goes that achievement of protecting Lance. Or protecting Ledin. Darn it. I actually had it this game too. That's the most annoying thing. Well, so be it. So with a bit of luck, I could have actually gotten that achievement, but because I made a mistake there, I couldn't. Well, let's just grab the... Oh, 80 Trinity crystals, that's nice. So that was a decent treasure. But that was interesting. I mean, I definitely got a lot of luck with Bozel constantly activating clocks so that I could use sleep multiple times. But that actually would have, if I had played that right, it would have made Ledin, kept him from taking any kind of damage, and that would have won me the match with that achievement. So, just an interesting thing to see. In fact, looking at this, if you have Sophia as your healer instead of Liana, it might actually be doable. And it's enough to make me tempted to try a third time. Because I think I could get that protect Ledin from damage feat. If you have rewind, so that you can rewind Bernhardt's stun as well as Bozo's sleep, that might actually make it possible to get that achievement. So let's give it a shot. I'm going to unequip Liana and throw the equipment over to Sophia. Because I don't think I really used the gain much that battle. Liana was mainly focusing on healing. So with Sophia, who might rewind one of those turns, that achievement might be very possible to get. Naturally, the other one absolutely requires Altemuller and a higher level. So I'm going to try a third time. If I get it, great. If I don't, oh well, so be it. Alright, same setup as before. The only change is I replaced Liana with Sophia, who will definitely heal less now that I look at this. Thinking about it some more, I was pretty desperate for healing. And I don't think... I'm just not sure Sophia will heal enough with 282 intelligence. We can try it though. I mean, it doesn't hurt. It's just... if my Sophia was higher level, I would feel more confident about this. I just don't feel Sophia will heal enough for this. Let me just double check. Let's see. Yeah, her base intelligence is 170. That's really gonna hurt. Right. Whereas Liana's base intelligence right now is 217, so that's 32 difference. We can give it a shot anyways. It's okay. Oh, one last thing to check. Because faction buff from Ledin was affecting Liana. So I was getting more healing that way. And Sophia is princess and origins, so no. Nope, this is not doable. Maybe if I get Sophia leveled up in the future, I could try this out, but at the current state, it's not doable. So, I guess we'll just leave it for this video. The map was cleared. I got incredibly close to getting that achievement, the feat as well, because I had gotten lucky. But I made mistakes at the very end. If I had the rewind function from the Clock of Forgiveness, I would have been able to get the feat, but you know, it is what it is. That feat, it's nice to have because having 2 extra epic crafter hammers would be very nice for leveling up your equipment, but it's not required either. So at this point, I'm going to end this video. Thanks for watching, everybody. Nitro out.